I found a strange stone and fitted into the eye socket of a stone statue. A second later, a stick bug crawled right out of the statue's mouth. I froze, just staring at it. Suddenly, my mom called out, rushing me into the car, but neither of us noticed. The insect was silently following us all the way home. That night, a strange noise woke me up. I realized it was the same bug from earlier. I grabbed a book, pointed to an illustration, and asked if it was a fairy. The insect seemed to understand. It swayed its body gently and transformed into a tiny human-shaped fairy, flying out of the room immediately after. I couldn't help myself, I followed it. I trailed the fairy to the entrance of a labyrinth. Inside, I saw a black hole, a pit that looked bottomless. I went down the steps one by one until I finally reached the bottom. Out of nowhere, a monster appeared behind me. He had the head of a goat and a body made of wood. The monster seemed careful not to scare me and quickly began to explain himself. He said his name was Pan, the fawn god of the underworld, and that he used to serve me. He told me my father is the king of that realm and that I am the princess. My name is Princess Moana. According to him, I missed the human world and secretly climbed to the surface, but the sunlight burned my eyes and I lost all my memories. I didn't believe a word of it, so Pan asked if I didn't have a crescent moon birthmark on my left shoulder. That would be the proof. I froze, because I really do have that mark. Pan told me that if I wanted to return to the underworld, I'd have to follow the clues in a book and complete 3 tasks. He handed me the book and warned, only open it when you are completely alone. That's when the tasks would appear. I opened the book right then, but the pages were blank. When I looked up, Pan had already vanished. The next day, I opened the book again, and this time, words appeared on the page. Excited, I started the first mission. I needed to find an old, withered tree near my house. A giant toad lived inside it. I had to place 3 magic stones in its mouth to recover a key hidden in its belly. I took a deep breath and stepped into the hollow trunk. It was dark, damp, and crawling with disgusting bugs. I swallowed my fear and crawled deeper and deeper until, just as predicted, a massive toad was waiting for me at the end. I told him I was the princess and demanded the golden key, but the toad didn't understand a thing. Just then, a bug crawled onto my face. I realized the toad loved eating insects, so I grabbed a handful from the ground and mixed them with the 3 magic stones. The toad lashed out its tongue and swallowed everything at once. A second later, it began to writhe in pain and spat out a pile of slime. There, in the middle of all that filth, I found the golden key. First task complete. Pan appeared again and told me to keep the key safe, as I'd need it for the next mission. Then, he handed me a piece of chalk and explained, just draw a door on any wall, and I can go wherever I want. Finally, he showed me an hourglass to help with the next stage and gave me 3 little fairies, warning me that the place I'm going is extremely dangerous and the creatures there are not human. He repeated the warning several times. No matter how delicious the food looks, I must not eat a single bite. It would cost me my life, and I must leave before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Otherwise, I'll be trapped forever with no way out.